What's going on, guys? I'm back with another banger today. So today we are going to go back up north to Pittsburgh where I live. Hopefully you'll see all my fish in here. Hopefully everything's okay. Hopefully my parents didn't kill my fish, which wouldn't be a shocker to me. But yeah, so we're going to be going to Pittsburgh. But here is the tank right now. As you can see, it's doing amazing. It's a little dirty, I know. I need to start cleaning it a little bit, but it's good and established. So yeah, but let's head to the airport. Let's see if my roommate can take care of these fish while I'm gone. He might not be able to. They might not be here whenever they get back, but I'm just kidding. He'll do good with it. But yeah, let's get to the airport and I'll see you guys in Pittsburgh. Alright guys, so we are at the airport now. I'm just waiting for my flight. Got here like an hour early, so I'm just studying, watching the Phillies game. Let's go Phillies. So yeah, I'll get back to you whenever we land in PA. Alright guys, so it has actually been about 2 days, 3 days since I've got home. I've been super busy. I was at a Halloween party with my neighbors last night. I had my anniversary on Friday. I was rushing around. I ended up doing a whole bunch of water changes on the tanks, which is awesome. I might throw some footage in, which you'll see now if I do, but if I don't, then I just didn't get it. I didn't have any time. I was rushing around that day. I was very late to my dinner actually, but it is what it is. But yeah, so my fish, you guys did not see this, but my fish, these are all the tanks I have. They're doing great. Except for this one, which we'll get into it. But yes, and before I even discuss this tank, this big tank right here, I know the catfish and everything needs a bigger tank. Trust me, it is coming. Hopefully in the winter, or at least by summer, I will have something bigger to put that guy in. But first off, over here we have a community tank, which I know there isn't much. There were angelfish in here, but they ended up passing. I had them for a very long time. I grew them. They were like this big and they were massive, but they ended up dying. So what I have in here is I had some rummy nose tetras, some black neon tetras. I have some autocinkless, which are super cool little cleaner fish. I have a dwarf green pike right here, which he's awesome. Personality is amazing in this tank. I highly recommend these guys. Then I have two Geophagus, I believe, if I can find them. I don't know where they're at. I believe they're Salvini, but I don't know. And yes, oh, here they are, over here. Get rid of this. Oh, there he is. Super colorful, he's awesome. I wish the color would show up a little bit better, but the color is amazing on that dude. I cannot, but it's looking great. I was worried about this substrate, but this substrate is just a whole bunch of small gravel and a whole bunch of small rocks that I found around my house mixed with some aquarium sand, which looks amazing. I love it. It's awesome. Hope we'll maybe get some more plants for this. I'm hoping to get more fish to fill up here, up top. But I am only home for a couple days and I don't have that much time. I'm actually leaving tonight, so. But yeah, the next tank is honestly my favorite tank. It is Neolamprolongus similis. So it's a shell dweller tank that's from Lake Tanganyika. I do have a rabbit snail, which is cool. But all these guys live in these shells. There's a whole bunch of shells. I started off with 5 of these guys. So I have way more than 5. I have like 25, and they all live in these shells. I know it's dirty, and you guys are probably gonna say, why don't you clean it? I did clean it. This you could not see in here. But the thing with these guys is they love the dirty detritus and all the poop and everything. They love it. I don't know why, but they just do. If you have any questions about this, if you go watch the King of DIY, he dives deep into all of these shell dwellers. I love him. He introduced me to him whenever he first got his tank. He had like 33 long. But yeah. And then down here on the bottom, this is my grow out tank. So they're currently hiding, of course, for some reason. But if you can see, I have a peacock bass, a baby arowana, and a tiger shovel nose. I'll give them time, and maybe we'll come back to this, see if they're out. But the arowana is super awesome. Alright, and then we have this, I call it the Monster Community Tank. So with this tank, I have 3 clown loaches, which are from a friend. He ended up going down to Florida, and he needed somewhere to put these, so I took them in. They're doing awesome. They're always out. They're decently sized too. I mean, they're about as big as my finger. I got 5 silver dollars. I got 3 red hooks, 2 regular silver dollars. I have 2 severums. As you can see, I have a red spot gold, and then I have a green. They're awesome. All these fish, by the way, I grew whenever they were like this big. So I got them all babies. It's awesome. Except for these 2 over here. These 2, this is a spotted South American gar, I believe, or it's a Florida. I believe, actually no, it's a Florida gar. But yeah, I mean, he's awesome. He's doing great. I love him. And then the Bisher was just out, but he's hiding back there. I have a decent sized Bisher, just a regular Bisher. Oh, hello. Just a decent sized Bisher. They came into my local fish store, and there was actually 2 of them, and I took one because dude, they look awesome. They're so cool. I can never get them big enough. I had 2 of them before they ended up passing, but it's sad, but it is what it is. And then this, the arowana and peacock bass maybe. Oh, there we go. There's the baby arowana, and then there's the peacock bass under the log. If you can see, they just, for some reason, they're super shy. But I mean, that arowana, we got him. He was like this big, beat up, and everything. And he's one of the most beautiful arowanas I've seen in a long time. But yeah, hopefully they'll go in one of these soon. But yeah, so to get down to this tank, all right, let me tell you, this tank has been an issue. It's been an ongoing problem. My mom has always called me. She's been like, look, there's slime coats coming off, there's this, there's that. It's a problem. But I think I know how to fix it. It's just difficult because it takes time, and I'm only here for 3 days. So right now, if you can see on this guy, on this Oscar, there is a fungus infection, or what I believe to be fungal infection on his fins. But he's the only one that has it. So I'm not too worried. It hasn't really been growing. It spread and then stopped. I've been dosing it with this Conoplex, which is great from Seachem. I'm hoping it will work. That's my 2nd dose, so it's obviously not going to see much right now. And then here's my other Oscar. But if you can see those like brown spots on them, the white, it's better to see on the white one. That's the slime coat. It's a lot better than what it was. It was just peeling off. But yeah, so hopefully it's all good. The pH was super low. It was at 6. I tested it. I did a full water change. I know you're not supposed to do it. I drained the tank to about the top of this red-tailed catfish. Drained it, cleaned the filter that I have right there for it. Completely rinsed everything. Hopefully the ammonia then went down, but it went down a little bit because it was a little high too. But my pH in the water is around 6.8, which is good for these fish. But what happened is I just drained it, and I was hoping that it would the pH would then rise because I filled it up with pH 6 or pH 6.8 water, and it did. So that's under control, but now I gotta get the ammonia and this stupid fungal infection gone. It's annoying, super annoying. It keeps coming back. There's really nothing I can do except for wait and hopefully it'll go away. I don't know. But yeah, so that's a process. And then over here, I know it's dirty, but over here I have a turtle tank. And now let me roll my sleeves up real fast. He's right there, you can see him. Now, the reason why this guy's, his name's Franklin, by the way. He's super aggressive. He's from my uncle, or my great uncle, I guess, and then my great aunt got cancer, so he couldn't really take care of this guy anymore. So I took him in. He's going to go outside into the pond, which I'll show you late after this. But as you can see a little bit on his toes, maybe, there was a bacteria. His whole toe was brown, and so this green water helps it. That's the reason. There's a reason behind it. It's not just because I didn't want to take care of it or anything. There is a filter right down there, but yeah, there you can see it. But yeah, so that is all my tanks downstairs. I'm super excited. This summer and this winter is gonna be awesome. I have some big plans for down here and my room. I'm hoping to get, I'm just gonna let you know, I'm hoping to get a 180 maybe for these guys, for the Oscars and the red tail, and then I'll move the arowana, the peacock bass, the tiger shovelnose catfish that I have in there up into these tanks, grow them out more, get them bigger, and then hopefully in the summer get a pool pond so then I can just put all my fish in a big pool, basically. But yeah, so I'll take you guys outside. You guys can see the koi fish, which you really can't see. It's dirty. There's leaves everywhere, and maybe my new patio that my dad just did. It looks awesome. So yeah, credit to him. But I'll take you guys outside right now. All right, guys. So we are back out. We're outside right now. Here's the patio that my dad just did. It looks amazing. It could not turn out better, but we still got to finish the walls and everything. We're gonna put a fire pit right here, hopefully, right here, and then we're gonna have a grill and a whole table set up over there, table right here. This is gonna be awesome. But here's the pond. Sorry about that light, my dad needed it. But here's the pond. I know it looks like a mess. There is leaves everywhere. I'll clean them up. Eventually, I'll clean them up during this trip, maybe. We gotta get some of this water hyacinth out so it doesn't cause the ammonia to go, and then an algae break in the spring and all that fun stuff. But I do have koi in here. Let's see if we can see them at some point. Oh no, can you see them down there? No. Alright, so you really can't see them. They're all hiding. They love to hide in this lily pad right here. I put a lily pad right here and they just love it. I have a huge koi in here and I have a couple others, but we were having some problems with it. So whenever we first did it, it was just this patio, or there was no patio here. So whenever that happened, I guess raccoons from out there and ever came in, they came, pushed the rocks over, they pushed plants, they ate. I had 20 koi in here, 20 baby koi, like that big. They ate them. They ate most of them. So I was left with very little koi. So that sucked. I ended up getting big koi, but right now it's doing great. We are gonna get the pumps turned off here soon because it is almost winter. So yeah, we're gonna get a de-icer in here. So yeah, I mean, basic pond maintenance. But that is the rest of the video, or that is the end of the video. I'm heading back to Florida tonight. Hopefully we'll get some more coral whenever I go back there. It's gonna be awesome. I have some bangers lined up for you guys here in the next couple weeks. I'm sorry I have not been uploading recently. It's midterm week and I am in very difficult classes, so I've been taking a whole bunch of time to study and get everything ready so I could be here this weekend at my house. Hopefully you guys enjoyed my house. As you can see, I do have a tiny bit of a cold, so that's why my voice has been a little weird. But hopefully you enjoyed all my fish, me showing you the fish. I know it's not really, we didn't do much in this video, but we did fly to Pittsburgh. I'll be back to Florida tonight. And yeah, so hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, leave a comment about what you think I should do with my fish, what you think I should do just in general with videos. But yeah, that's it with this video. Hope you have a nice day. Peace.